Hey, what's up everyone? Paul from Grindhouse Funhouse, and it is time for a new collection update for the month of August and September 2020. Hope y'all are doing well and you've enjoyed your summer best you can. Here in Quebec, we're back into semi-quarantine for the next 28 days. We're in the red zone. The last 2 weeks, COVID cases kept rising and rising, so our government decided to shut some things down, like restaurants and movie theaters again, which sucks because this is the week the new Bill Murray Sofia Coppola movie On the Rocks is coming out, and I won't be able to see it in theaters. And being the huge Bill Murray fan that I am, it just fucking sucks. Or Possessors, the new Brandon Cronenberg movie I was excited to see. So yeah, not happy about it. Even though you do everything right, but you end up having to pay for the price for the COVID idiots out there who just doesn't give two shit about the well-being of others. But you know what? I'll make the best of it. I got my 31 Days of Horror Challenge starting up, which I'll try to finish all the way through for the first time this year. And we have here the Festival du Nouveau Cinéma running this month online, so that should keep me busy. All right, enough of this real world nonsense. New movies and vinyl soundtracks in my collection. Starting up with DVDs, I got two. I went to an outdoor flea market last month, Le Toit Bleu in Saint-Félix-de-Valois. Been a while since I went. Usually I would find a few DVDs here and there. There's always almost always common stuff. I never find anything incredibly special. Same with vinyl soundtracks. But I still love going. And I did find one DVD, which is Working Trash, starring George Carlin and Ben Stillers. This aired in 1990 on the Fox network. I believe it was the first TV movie that aired on that channel. And it's about two janitors that works in a brokerage firm who hear about, tips on stocks. And then from there, they use those tips and they themselves become rich people. And, craziness ensues. I'm not expecting much, and I got this for $1. But, old George Carlin, I haven't seen. It's always a good thing. And that's like early Ben Stiller as well. So, why not give it a shot? And then I have the other DVD I ordered because of a famous legendary Québécois singer-songwriter named Robert Charlebois, who after I saw live last year for the first time, I found out that he did a spaghetti comedy western, and I was curious to see his acting chops in it. So I bought it, and I want to do a review of it with a buddy of mine who's way into westerns, so that should be fun. The movie I'm talking about is A Genius, Two Partners, and a Dupe, right here. And it was directed by Damiano Damiani, and Sergio Leone actually did a little thing on it and lended a hand to direct the opening sequence of the movie. It stars Terence Hill, Patrick McGowan, Crazy Klaus Kinski. Hell of a lineup. That's it for DVDs. And before showing the Blu-rays, I got one VHS. It's an only on VHS title, 1987's Program to Kill, starring Robert Ginty and this lady with the giant gun on the cover, Sandhall Bergman. Let me read you the back of the jacket right here. It's Robert Ginty and Sandhall Bergman square off for deadly combat in this high-tech tale of lethally beautiful killer android on a rampage of inhuman revenge. Captured in a daring raid by ex-CIA agent Eric Matthews, hit woman Samira is brought to the US, where she undergoes experimental brain surgery. Transformed into an unstoppable bionic warrior, she returns to the Middle East, where she obediently wipes out all of her former comrades. But when a malfunction reactivates Samuel's human memories, she launches into a frenzy of cold-blooded vengeance. As she methodically terminates her CIA adversaries, only Matthews can halt her murderous onslaught. A gripping, futuristic action thriller. So, yeah. I'm sold for this. I totally want to see this. And obviously this will be reviewed for my Only on VHS series. So yeah, and it was released by Media as well, as you can see. So that's always a good sign. So I'm really down for this title. So that's it for VHS. Now on to Blu-rays, where I got two from the Vestron Videos Collector Series line, which is back after a 2-year absence. Another two I got from deals I found on Amazon.ca. So first up is from Amazon, and it is Street Law, starring Franco Nero. This came out in 1974. It is directed by Enzo G. Castellari, a down and dirty vengeance type Death Wish movie. Polidoteschi. It's a code red title, number 175. I don't know if you can see it from here. But I was really intrigued, and it's one of the early roles from Franco Nero in that genre. And I can't wait to check it out right here. Street Law. And then a film from 1992 starring Joe Pesci, directed by Howard Franklin. Howard Franklin did one of my all-time favorite movies, Quick Change, back in 1990. And it is The Public Eye, starring, like I said, Joe Pesci and Barbara Hershey. Joe Pesci plays a tabloid photographer in the 40s, and I think it's actually a real person in New York City named Leon Bernsey Bernstein. He photographs actually not so much celebrity but mob violence, for newspapers and stuff. And I've only heard good things about this one, and it's one of those where I would have seen it in theaters back in 1992, but I think it was only like a week back then that it stays in theaters, and I didn't get to check it out. So I cannot wait to see what Kino Lorber did with the transfer, because I had it on VHS, didn't watch it, but definitely will check this one out right here. And then we have the titles from the Vestron Video Collector Series. 2 new titles, and they came out really cheap. I bought both of them on WOW HD. I believe they came to $13 each, and usually these titles in that line would cost at least between $25 and $35, at least for us Canadians. Always so damn expensive, but not this time. So I got Little Monsters with starring Fred Savage and Howie Mandel. As you may know, I'm a huge Fred Savage fan. The Wonder Years is like my all-time favorite TV show. But I've never actually seen this one. I felt like it was too much of a kid's movie back in the day. Like I saw Vice Versa he was in, but this one, I never gave it a chance. So I'm quite happy that they somehow released this on Blu-ray. So it should be good times. And then a movie I already had on Blu-ray. I had the Steelbook right here. I don't know if you could see it, the Shivers Steelbook from Arrow Video. But I got the Shivers here, the version from Vestron Video. There's a new commentary with writer-director David Cronenberg, which I've watched, and it's super fascinating. I love to hear the man talk about movies. He's got a brilliant mind, so it's always nice to hear him talk about those things. And it is a great transfer for what it is, So, and also, if you come back next week on my channel, I have special videos about Shiver that I just did last week or this weekend. Last weekend, I should say. So come back for that. You might be very interested to watch it. So that is it for Shivers and Blu-rays. Now on to vinyl soundtracks and some really cool finds. I got 2 Varèse Sarabande I ordered on Discogs. One was a gift, and the rest is from my favorite record store here in Montreal, Au 33 Tours. So first up, from Au 33 Tours is L'Initiation. And this movie came out here in Quebec back in 1970, I want to say. And this movie is part of the Ken exploitation genre, if you will. Back early Cinepix, which was one of the biggest producer of movies back here in the 70s of B-movies and all that good stuff. There was a subgenre called a maple porn. So French Québécois films done right here in Quebec. And this is one of the first one. Valerie is the first one, and this is one out of 4 or 5 titles that were released during that time. And yeah, we had a little porny situation here in Quebec right here in the early 70s. So I'm very happy that I got my hands on this soundtrack right here. Up next, we have one of my favorite movies from the 90s, and I'm sure it is your favorite movie as well. And it is Go. Doug Liman's, I believe, second or third movie, came out in 1999. With Jay Moore, Katie Holmes, Timothy Olyphant, Sarah Polley. Killer soundtracks. I already had it on CD. I bought it back in 1999. So 21 years ago, sweet Jesus. But this is like a special limited edition promo double pack, 12-inch. So basically it's 2 vinyls with 2 songs on each, 1 song on each side. So 4 tracks basically, and it's all remix. You know, got Magic Carpet Ride. We got the song Believer by BT. We got DJ Rap, Good to Be Alive, and Lion Rock, Fire Up the Shoe Saw. So basically this is sent to probably radio stations back in the day. Never sold, obviously, in stores, but got out my hands on it, a copy of it, so very happy about that. Up next, we have classic Canadian 80s movie, so 80s. Just look at this cover right here, Heavenly Bodies. You know, a jazzers, not just like aerobics movie, think Jane Fonda and all that good stuff. But look at this thing right here. It is beautiful music, so very 80s. If you can see the titles right here. So there you go. This is only on VHS, only on VHS title. Never got a DVD or Blu-ray release. Probably maybe it's a music rights issue. Maybe the producers don't want to, you know, put it on DVD or Blu-ray, who knows, but I'm dying to see this. It is very high on my list of, you know, VHS to have, but I do have the soundtracks. So there you go, here, Heavenly Body. And then about some waxwork, and this was the gift, a very sweet gift given to me. It is the soundtrack to Child's Play right here. And, you know, with Chucky in the front. This is the complete soundtrack. We got, I believe, 13 tracks. And some of them are bonus tracks. Really love like the cover, right, like this right here. I forgot to unwrap it, but actually I could do it right now. The vinyls are pretty cool.
The colors they chose for it, it's pretty sweet. I'll show you.
So there you go. I will open up right here. Look at this, it's gorgeous. And the color of the vinyl, which I believe when it's cleared, right here. So look at this, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, love that it's, they put a lot of care, it feels like, in this title. So very happy to get this one. And this was released with the slip mat for the turntable, which I've shown before in another collection update. It's right there. I can see it right now from here. But so it's nice to putting this vinyl on the slip mat right here. And then up next is the 2 Varèse Sarabande titles I got. First one was a spur of the moment buy, because who really needs this soundtrack? But you know, Out for Justice, Steven Seagal. This was released only in Germany. It's one of those titles again. I'm trying to go through all of them. All the Germany only released titles I will get my hands on. So this one, Steven Seagal right here. It's a lot of like blues, honky-tonk type music with I believe like 1 or 2 cues, 3 cues from David Michael Frank, who was the composer on the film right here. So this is it, Out for Justice. And then finally, in the soundtracks, and very glad I found this, and for a really, really good price. And this is my second horror soundtrack, like big title in my collection. And it is A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Look at this right here. Look at this scary motherfucker right here. So yeah, I'm very, very happy I got this in my collection. Now I need all the other ones. Most of them were released on Varèse Sarabande. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. And that is it for vinyl soundtracks. And before I finish up, I did do 2 separate videos on purchases I made last month. The Planet Wax book on sci-fi fantasy soundtracks on vinyl from 1984 Publishing, and an unboxing I posted right before this collection update on the light up LED Michael Myers statue from Spirit Halloween. Very much worth checking out. So that's it for the August-September 2020 collection update. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram at Grindhouse Funhouse, where I post on the daily. I'm on Reddit now at Grindhouse Funhouse, where I'll share news of the day, special events coming up, new Blu-ray announcements, all that good stuff, so go check that out. In the comment section below, let me know what were your latest purchases. Always curious to see what other fellow collectors buy. So thank you for watching, And I'll say to you, ciao bye for now.